Hey guys, what's up? This is White Boy for the win, and welcome back to Why Mega Evolve. Now, earlier last week we talked about Mega Cresselia, and today we're going to be talking about Mega Darkrai. But before we get started, let me just give you guys a brief explanation of what this series is about. Now, every week we'll be picking two Pokemon that either need a Mega Evolution, deserve a Mega Evolution, or want a Mega Evolution for. Now, this is based off my opinion alone, and no one else's. Now, if you guys do not like my opinion, then please post your own opinions in the comment section down below about what would you keep, what would you change, and etc. And at the end of the video, we'll be telling you guys which Pokemon we're going to be talking about the following day. So with that said, here is Mega Darkrai. Now, like I said in pretty much in the previous Why Mega Evolve video and a couple others past that as well, I told you guys that I was going to be talking about pretty much all the Sinnoh legendary Pokemon's Mega Evolution, because I think that like the next batch of remakes we're going to be getting is the Sinnoh remakes, aka 4th gen. So I wanted to talk about more of like the legendaries, just because that like when a new game comes out, our remake comes out, pretty much that whatever game that gets a remake will pretty much most likely be going to get like a Mega Evolution of like the legendaries and stuff like that, like obviously like Giratina, Dialga, and Palkia, and with the occasional maybe just a couple of like the semi-legendaries, kind of like Cresselia and Darkrai. So I think that Darkrai is one of those Pokemon where it doesn't need a Mega, but knowing Game Freak, he's probably going to be giving like a couple Pokemon who don't need a Mega Evolution a Mega, hensing like Mega Darkrai. So with that, I just wanted to talk about just like if we do get a Mega Darkrai, of like what I expected to be and like its stats and stuff like that. So let's just get right into it. So now, as you can tell from what I've done to its stats, I did increase everything because I think everything did need to get increased. Now for its physical attack, I increased it from base 90 to base 110. Now the reason why I increased it to base 110 is that because Darkrai gets access to Sucker Punch, and it's a transfer move, yes, but like if you want to run like maybe a mixed Darkrai, then you can have like, for instance, like a Jolly Nature or like a Naive Nature actually, with max speed, max special attack, and like full and physical attack, because in that way you can run like Dark Void, Nasty Plot, Sucker Punch, and then like Dark Pulse for an example. So you can run Sucker Punch for like a priority move as well, that is also going to be Stab at the same time. So like I said, it is going to be a transfer move if you decide to go with like a physical route Darkrai, because Darkrai does get access to a couple of like a good physical attacking moves like Feint Attack, Quick Attack, let's see what else, Frustration, Return, Brick Break, Aerial Ace, what else? Shadow Claw, Payback, X-Scissor, Poison Jab. Just there's a lot of good physical type moves that Darkrai can get access to. So if you don't want to run like a fully like mixed Darkrai, you can run like a fully offensive physical type attacker Darkrai. So that is a possibility. So that's the only reason why I increased it to base 110. That way you have the option of either going mixed or just full physical. Now for its special attack, I increased it from base 135 to base 155. Now I didn't want to overly increase Darkrai's special attack just because Darkrai does get access to Nasty Plot, and I believe Calm Mind as well. Let me check real quick because I do have Cerebi up. Yeah, it does get access to Calm Mind, so you do have the option of running either Calm Mind or Nasty Plot. So with those two moves, it's not likely, let me rephrase that, it's not that giving like an overly like power of special attacking like stat for Darkrai just because it gets access to like Calm Mind and Nasty Plot. So your special attack is going to go sky high through the roof with just a +1 and or a +2 in special attack with base 155 special attack. Either way, it's going to be hitting hard like a truck. And also Darkrai is like a dark type but also a normal type as well. Now what I mean about a normal type is that with normal type Pokemon usually get access to like a majority of like a variety of moves like Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Flamethrower, and stuff like that, and that's what Darkrai does get access to, because Darkrai does get access to like Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Sludge Bomb, Charge Beam, Will-O-Wisp, and also this thing does get access to like Icy Wind and all this like good like coverage and also like mixed typing moves. So I didn't want to overly, like I said, increase its special attack sky high, because like I said, Darkrai does get access to like Nasty Plot and Calm Mind to the point where even a +1 Darkrai with a Calm Mind is just going to be knocking out majority of your opponent's Pokemon because it's just too OP. Now for both of its defenses, I increased it from base 90 to base 110. Now honestly, I actually thought Darkrai's defenses were like a base 60 and like on par with like an Absol and Mega Absol, because because Mega Absol's defenses are base 60, so like that's how I actually thought Darkrai was, because like I never really used a Darkrai, so I didn't really bother looking up its stats at the same time, because I don't play by like Ubers or anything like that. And after looking at its defenses, I was like, yo, Darkrai's defenses are actually pretty decent at base 90, so I wanted to increase it from base 90 to base 110. That way it has a little bit more bulk to it, because with just being dark type, there's a lot of Pokemon out there in the metagame right now who pretty much just bought dark type Pokemon like fighting type, fairy type, bug type moves and stuff like that. So I wanted to give it a good significant, I wouldn't say significant, but just a good amount of increase in both of its defenses. That way you have an option of either running a full out like special attacker or a physical attacker, or in this sense you can actually run like either a physical defensive wall Darkrai or a special defensive wall Darkrai. So that's what I was actually aiming for, and also I wanted to give it a little bit more defenses. That way it can actually take up or actually eat up a little bit more hits than it would have with just like base 90 defenses. Now for its speed, same thing for its special attack. I didn't want to overly increase its speed as well, because at base 145 as a Mega Darkrai, it's still going to be very, very fast. It's going to be pretty much one of the fastest Pokemon in the metagame. I mean, it already is right now with just base 125 speed, considering that it's going to be like on par with like Talonflame, Greninja, Noivern, just a lot of the good like very, very fast speedy Pokemon. So with base 145 speed, this thing is just going to be outrageously fast as well. There's like no way your opponent's going to outspeed you, majority of the time I should say, unless they get up like an agility or they go for like a priority move like Mach Punch or anything like that to try to knock you out. But nonetheless, you're still going to be very, very fast. So with that, there is Darkrai's stats. Now as a regular Darkrai, its base stat is going to be at 600, and with the Mega Evolution, it's going to be at 700. Now you would think that Darkrai's like base stat would be a little bit higher from like the stats that it already has just as a regular Darkrai, but hey, you never know unless you add up all the points. But with that, I actually left this typing alone as dark. Now I was actually like opting to think about adding the poison type characteristics or like either the ghost or steel type characteristics onto Darkrai, but I was like, you know what, let me just leave it alone as dark, because if I added on like a secondary typing, there's just going to be a lot of people just like going to be like dramatically just saying, why did you add on a second typing for Darkrai? So I actually decided to leave it alone as dark, and I believe dark is actually like a better is the best typing for it. So a secondary typing is not really necessarily needed. Now for its ability, I gave it a new ability called Bad Nightmares. Now it's like Darkrai's original ability, Dark Dream, or Bad Dreams I should say, instead of but what Bad Nightmare does is pretty much, instead of losing 1/8 of your health with just Bad Dreams, Bad Nightmares actually makes your opponent lose 1/4 of their health instead. So it's pretty much the exact same thing as Bad Dreams, but Bad Nightmares actually loses a little bit more health than it would have if it was just Bad Dreams. So I believe that's its ability, Bad Dreams. Yes, it is Bad Dreams. I just wanted to make sure, but nonetheless, that's its new ability. It's pretty much the exact same thing as Bad Dreams. So with Darkrai, it pretty much the only thing that changed was just like stat increases and technically a new ability, but it's just its old ability but a little bit better. So with that, there is Mega Darkrai. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, and also don't forget to comment and subscribe. Now on Friday, if I'm not mistaken, because I'm both recording a lot of these videos, we are going to be talking about Mega Regigigas. So with that in mind, I do have to let you guys know that I've seen a lot of people say like, hey, can you do this Pokemon? Hey, can you do this Pokemon? I want to quickly address that I actually said I'm going to be talking about pretty much all the Mega Sinnoh legendaries. So I already have like 4 to 5 already Mega Pokemon for the legendaries already made. I just got to pretty much record them. So it would be better if you guys just like hold off on that until I actually get back to talking about normal type Pokemon like Electrode and all them type of Pokemon, because right now I'm just focusing on morely on the Sinnoh legendaries right now, because the Sinnoh legendaries are pretty much like my favorite legendaries out of like any region. So I want to talk about them until I can't talk about any more of the Sinnoh legends at all. So like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. Also don't forget to comment and subscribe. On Friday we're going to be talking about Mega Regigigas. So this is White Boy for the win, and I'll catch you guys later.